Good morning, Patreon subscribers. So we had a pivot to resistance move on GU, and so the level of note was MR1, which is 124.25. The SLC above is at 124.55. One below is at 1233. We are a buy at the big picture. However, they've gone long, which is a little bit of an omen. We've got some support here, as you can see, based on the better volumes. And so the reason I'm starting the GU is because of the BOE today, and it's the first risk event of the day, and it could probably send this maybe down to the support potentially. We have a fairly risk-off tone from Powell as well, so that could probably bolster the USD. So this could potentially it could fare quite poorly, and we might come down to some support there. Which is quite a way. It's a long way away. So there's GU, AU, and we've got the PMI later, so that's why I'm showing you that. And we want it above 50. If we're below 50 on the PMI, it's going to be recessionary fears. So the one above is at 69, the one below is on the round number at 67. We are a seller at the big picture, and they're going long. Okay, so that's a bit ominous. Let's look at EU. We've got the ECB, and very slow. There's my cat, she's moaning. One above is 107, one below is 105.97. There's your pivot to resistance. We hit it pretty much dead on, didn't we? We went one pip above. So there's your pivot to resistance move, okay? We are a buy at the big picture, however, they're going long, and that's that. Let's look at dollar yen. And the thing with the dollar yen is that this tracks the 10-year yield quite well, and we saw the 30-year and the 20-year, they spiked prior to the FOMC. It's almost as though they were anticipating a risk-off event, but then it got slammed back down again. So that little spike in the long-dated yields could have been like an omen. If we see some more spikes on the Treasury yields, it might bolster this, because this is going to fare quite well if the yields spike. Not just the 10-year, but this, the USD does track those yields. And if we're seeing spikes, it might mean that this is going to potentially, we could bump higher. One above is at 136, the one below is at 134.45. We are a buy at the big picture. And the profitable traders, they are buying. So what we want to do is see what they're doing. They've gone long here, for example, and then they get out at the extremes. So you're looking for dark colours. They've got out here. And so that's how we could potentially use it. This is still under investigation. I'm looking at the better volumes currently, and I recommend that you guys do too. It's a free indicator, and so, we could just use it. It's quite, quite straightforward. You just simply mark the red level, the red candle, to the price action, and then we get zones. So that's the current sell zone here, and we're probably going to chop around in it, and I think we're going to probably be in this congestion zone here. That would be quite frustrating, but that would be typical, because the markets can frustrate you. So you need to just take it easy and plot your levels, and then don't forget, orders are much better, because you enter at market, there's a good chance that you're going to be caught in this like spin cycle, and it's going to spit you out. If you put an order in, you'll take out a lot of the stress, and then you won't get the FOMO and stuff. So they're the levels there that I'm watching. I haven't got a trade on this, but I'll be quite tempted to short at 39.62 potentially, but my stop wouldn't be that wide. That's the trouble. So that's the trouble with this setup. The stops are quite wide, so it needs a bit more investigation. Have a great day. I've got a video to do on K today, but I've got absolutely no idea of what the video is going to be on. We could maybe skip K, and we can do L, but I'm not sure. I'm going to take it easy. I did a really long day yesterday, so I think maybe we can just do a video on L tomorrow. If I can think of anything with K, I'll do one today. And we're going for an alphabetical order through A to Z. So that's that. So hopefully this helped. Do use this setup. It's pretty amazing, and it's free, and it gives you areas of confluence and stuff. And these are institutional buy-in, institutional selling. See that big old node there? We went well above its moving average. All right. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a great day and remember to trade safely.